There is one major problem when it comes to packaging your services with your MSP, and it's actually causing you to lose deals and not make customers excited about doing business with you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to repackage your services, and believe it or not, it's probably not what you actually think it is. How are you doing? My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. We help MSPs grow by teaching you how to sell your services to generate more money for your business and also teaching you how to generate an unlimited number of leads into your business so you never have to worry about where the next deal is actually going to be coming from. If you'd like to learn more about us, head over to growth-generators.com. We have a ton of stuff from resources. We have a Discord with, I think, going on to almost 1,500 people, which is insane to even think about. You can click on under the resources tab or grab some of our free resources, sales sheets, buyer personas. I mean, there's so many blog post templates, pricing masterclasses if you're really struggling with pricing. There is so much out here. And if you want to check out our programs, if you're a brand new MSP, the Launchpad is fantastic. And if you're an existing MSP looking for a little more support, check out MSP Heroes. You meet with me 5 times a week to go through and help you grow your business. So let's talk about the problem, because I hate when YouTubers wait all the way to the end and you're like, you got to stick around for the whole thing in order to learn what it is. But I am going to ask you to hit that like button and subscribe button and maybe the notification bell, because I'm just going to tell you why. And it is the term "we do IT." I know you're probably like, Harrison, all that just to hear that. But let me explain what I mean by that. There is a massive problem when it comes to "we do IT," right? Most people don't fully understand what that actually means. They're not exactly sure how to think about it. Think about it, right? You watching this video, probably work in tech in one regard or another. But here's the thing. Our customers don't work in tech. They don't understand it. It's kind of like a doctor explaining doctor things to people who aren't doctors, right? It has to make sense. And the problem is most people have a unlimited help desk support, or, we'll handle your IT. And that's all great. However, you are missing out on the best opportunity to explain what you actually do for the client. Most people going, we have unlimited help desk support, which is great, but we could easily change it to why the client actually needs it, right? To avoid downtime that costs X amount of dollars per hour. That's the most important thing. And I know you're thinking, well, Harrison, we're 2 minutes in. That's it. You're done here. But let me explain why this consistently fails and why you need to change it immediately. Clients don't understand the value that we actually provide, right? Versus the downtime versus we provide support. They see it as a cost. It's just a cost. It's an overhead. It's a cost of doing business, but they don't look at it as a strategic asset. And that's the most important thing. You and me both know that we provide a massive, well, I'm not an MSP, but you provide a massive amount of value to your clients. That's being cyber secure, compliant, backed up, peace of mind, all of the good things. But our clients don't look at it like that, or at least not currently. And what happens is, by you talking about, well, we do IT, we handle the IT problems without making it benefit centric, it actually becomes the two worst things. It becomes a commodity, which, is the worst thing in the world. But even worse than a commodity, it leans into or leads to price wars. Well, he's the cheapest. I just heard it today on a call tonight. Well, they only charge this much per head. I can't compete with that. Well, obviously you can't compete with that if you don't show the value of what you actually do. And having we do IT support, we handle the IT support, for anyone listening, I'm throwing the air quotes around like crazy here, but it actually results in lower conversions, because if we listen to something we don't understand naturally, our brain goes, I don't understand this, and I'm just going to pretend like I understand this and hope for the best. Prospects do the exact same thing. Blank stare, they glaze over, Tech jargon is crushing people. They want solutions to the pain points that they have. So, for example, if you're an MSP struggling with sales and marketing and you can't find where leads are and you don't know how to close them, we as growth generators teach you exactly how to overcome those problems step by step by step with a community of people. You in the tech world say the exact same thing, whether you're helping dentists with their software, it could be Dentrix, it could be Curve Dental, EagleSoft, it doesn't matter, right? Or maybe you're helping attorneys with Practice Panther or Clio or My Case or whatever else it is. But the thing is we have to be able to explain our solution and address the pain point, right? We allow your growing business to scale without the headaches that come with technology challenges, right? We can protect your data against breaches that might cost you HIPAA fines. It's going just a little bit deeper over and over and over again. So here's the shift, right? We want to change the packaging around the business outcomes. And we want to make sure that we can focus on the results that we're actually providing. Some of it might be boosting productivity. Some of it might be reducing cybersecurity risk to as close to zero as possible. I'm sure we all know that it's impossible to do that. But we want to make sure that we're speaking the client's languages. Lose the tech jargon. It doesn't help anybody. Now, I keep hearing from expert copywriters, you need to write your content. Your proposals are part of the content in a fifth to sixth grade reading level. Now, I've always been like a ninth grade reading level type of person, but I'm hearing it's even lower now because we want it to be as easy for our clients to digest it. And if they have to think even a little bit more than they should, you're going to end up losing them. We want to use tiers that are super catchy, our growth package. Now, in training, I always say good, better, best. You have to come up with a catchy name for it, right? But you can get crazy with it. You don't want to call it a SOC team. The client doesn't know that, but our security fortress, something super catchy, right? We want to paint that picture and tell them why it's actually important to do these things. So I want to give you a quick little step-by-step guide on how to do this the right way. Step number one is we have to make sure we identify the client pain points, but also what they want as the outcome. You can ask your clients, you could survey them, you could call them, pick up the phone. We want to make sure that we can find or get something that we can say, hey, this is the problem. After we do that, we want to think in terms of how do we actually position that as an ROI for them, not just a cost or a commodity, right? Time saved, revenue protected, whatever it may be. Uptime, I'm sure we've all heard, right? Step two, we want to map services to the outcomes. Cloud migration, the customers do not care about a cloud migration, right? Seamless remote work for your team sounds a whole lot sexier. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, well, Harrison, that doesn't really mean any different. That's the point. We have to take the cloud migrate. The customer doesn't know what a cloud migration is. Clouds to most customers are the things that, up in the sky, the rain comes out of, or like I saw the other day, a beautiful rainbow, right? They don't understand the difference between the two. It's our job to kind of rework what the service that we're going to be providing is to the outcome that they actually get. Step three is, if you don't already, I like a good, better, best, a basic, mid, a premium type of thing. Core IT versus outcomes with efficiency, and then maybe your premium is, the full transformation package or guarantees or compliance or whatever it may be. And then step number four is we have to price it accordingly. Far too many MSPs, believe it or not, are undercharging, but they're undercharging because they don't know how to sell the services. They don't know how to properly let somebody know that, hey, this is the value that we provide, not the amount of hours that we work. There's a big difference there. We want to make sure that they understand that this is what the value is that they're actually getting, not how many hours it takes us to get it done, because they're paying for the knowledge, they're paying for the years and not the hours. That will make sense if you read it, if you listen to it a couple times, right? And you could do things like, hey, we have an uptime SLA or an uptime guarantee in our SLA, but you could also use things like testimonials or case studies to help build that trust. That's the most important thing. And if you want, use maybe it's time to revisit some of your materials. Do some better visuals, get some better stuff in there and present it the right way, whether that's going through a full blown presentation or once again, focusing 100% of your efforts on making sure that the client knows exactly what they're getting in the verbiage of a fifth and sixth grader. So let me give you some quick things that you could just take home from this. Share case studies if you don't have them already. Here's how our client fixed their downtime or avoided HIPAA fines with XYZ thing, right? You want to make sure that you're not overcomplicating it, right? If you confuse, you lose. Overcomplicating just ruins everything for customers. And then you're probably not 100% sure how to say it as well. But we want to talk about something that they fully understand. And something you could do immediately is fix your website, but also fix your proposals. Because if you're anything like me, you're going through the proposal, not necessarily line by line, but you're using that as a attention point for people. They are going to go back and read it. Make sure that they understand it. If you say cloud services or O365 management, they probably might understand that that's Office 365, but what are you managing? That's the important part about it. We want to make sure that they understand the outcomes that they're going to get when it fully goes through. So, a shorter video today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. If you are confused on any of this, please leave a comment down below. I do want to hear back from you. But this is something super easy to implement, and you can start to see a massive, massive change just by not confusing the customer and making it about the outcome that they get versus the tech jargon that we want to spit out at them. Love you guys, as always, and I'll see you on the next one.